What is going on, everyone? We are back with another music reaction. I'm Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
And together we are...
HellaDepraved.
And we are back with... NEONI?
NEONI, as far as I know.
And AViVA.
Right. I'm super excited about this one. If you can't tell, I am a little sick. Sorry. But we were kind of waiting for this to drop. We had listened to... I think at this point it's like 2 NEONI tracks. Haunted House was one we did on our reaction. I had heard Dark Side. My best friend had recommended it.
And then we had the one on the live that I don't remember which one exactly that was.
Yeah, I don't remember anymore. Really liked it. And then now we're going to listen to her with AViVA. I think that should be a nice...
Them with AViVA?
Oh, that should be a nice mix-up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. I didn't know it was 2 people until I seen the pictures either.
I didn't, yeah. Cool. All right.
Super excited for this, though. So, without further ado, we're going to react to this if you guys have already seen it. If not, click the link in the description below, hopping over to all the things, coming back. We'll say that because we're coming to a reaction breakdown comedy channel. And what that means is we will pause right here and all of the above. I got it.
And I'm always here for a creepy carousel.
True. Although, be forewarned, when I was skimming through the video to try and find a picture...
It's like a real carousel?
There are spinny things.
Yeah, okay. I take that back. I'm always here for the aesthetic of a creepy carousel. Do not do the motions. I cannot do visually motion sickness. It's a bitch. It is what it is. Okay.
So with that being said, it's time to slash down and break it down. This is NEONI and AViVA with Carousel.
Let's get it.
Oh, AViVA, while you're here, Apocalypse. Apocalypse is how the person pronounced it in the song we listened to.
Oh, yeah, it was her accent.
You said it correctly. We say it correctly.
Right.
But the person in the song was like, Apocalypse. And I'm like, why? No!
Well, it was unfortunate because it was in the chorus.
So we'd hear over
times.
and over.
I thought it was kind of, well...
She found it more funny that I was getting irritated.
Yes. I mean, my OCD would have twitched had it not been fun to watch him suffer. I don't know. Right. It's just the way it works.
Anyways, this is NEONI AViVA Carousel. Let's get it.
Step closer. I'm spinning while you throw daggers, but I know ya. Fight of your own reflection, never over. Put your perfect eyes, but it's working. Give me your coins, I won't hurt them. For the mirrors up, you can get home. We all grew up in the...
Don't give me your coins, I will hurt them. I will put them in those machines that flatten them out.
Flatten them out. I mean, at least he'll remember where you were, right?
Yes.
They make good.
I want to get some of those for our house one day whenever we get a mansion. But this will never happen. But I would love if we had a mansion for like every room to have its own to represent that room of the mansion. And then we could take people on tours and they would have to pay to get coins to commemorate which rooms they were. Look.
Oh, okay. Like, how big are these rooms? Because I know you're not the one cleaning them. Are we hiring a staff?
Look, first off, if we can afford a mansion...
Solely for cleaning... Because I'm an introvert.
We can afford maids.
You're right. Cleaning people and maintenance people.
Maids.
In a full staff. That means there's a lot of people around the house.
I want my own Alfred.
That's a butler.
Same difference.
Not really. You'll never get an Alfred if you piss them all off by not referring to them with the proper respect.
I would refer to them by their names because of the respect.
Too.
But since they are not here and they don't actually exist...
They're butlers.
They're butlers and maids.
I mean, butlers do exist.
Not ours.
That is very true. If you're out there somewhere.
Justin, Sophie, you would know. Those are my kids, by the way. Anyways.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun so far.
Give me your coins, I won't hurt them. For the mirrors up, you can get home. We all grew up in the fun house. Now we're all stressed out. Chasing smoke and mirrors like we even know the way out. We're all the same, though. Another Jane Doe.
Another Jane Doe. That's fabulous.
Again, We like accidentally predicted things because we were talking about people that don't exist, people we don't know.
Well,
Jane
and
Doe's.
I don't know if she did it intentionally, but the autopsy of Jane Doe being the horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
I just like the reference. I also like the, like, we all grew up in the fun house. It's all fun and games when we were kids. It wasn't. Not for me, anyway. And now we're all stressed out. You know, I do like that.
For me, it was all fun and games as a kid.
Yeah, I know. You're one of the lucky
I am.
ones, yeah. All these people that are like, yeah, we all thought one day when we were adults it would be great, and it's like,
The only benefit to being an adult right now are my kids and you.
It's honestly
And
no
the cats.
worse, in my opinion. It's actually better, in my opinion. That just goes to show you.
But like, I had a great time as a kid. No responsibilities. Played video games and basketball all day.
You were spoiled, is what you're telling me.
I was. What the fuck?
Yeah. Which, you know, is fine. That's totally fine. Let kids be kids. Let them enjoy being kids. Some of us don't.
Well, some of us didn't get to. Some people did enjoy being kids, and some people don't.
Yeah, no, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Okay. It's exactly what I said.
Kind of.
Chasing smoke and mirrors like we even know the way out. We're all the same though, another Jane Doe in the freak show, yeah. Carousel, someone get me off the carousel. Every single thing around us is for show and tell. Don't it feel like hell? Someone get me off the carousel. Carousel, someone get me off the carousel. Playing ring around the rosy fell down the wishing well. Someone get me off the carousel. Mind the reader, following behind the
I really like that.
I did too.
I love the funhouse music going on behind.
I feel like you were like that little girl trying to watch this video because of the spinnies.
Right? Well, I mean, I can sort of sense when the motion has stopped. It affects me greatly. I like how simplistic the music in most of this has been, and then it sort of picks up in, like, its cacophony during the chorus, but that funhouse music is nice behind it, like, obviously.
Right.
I also like the use of the nursery rhymes there. That was... we all fell. I mean, down the wishing well? Does that mean your wishes
Rebel.
are not granted, or... like, do you become a genie that way?
I don't know.
Huh.
I thought you had to.
Be enslaved by a dark sorcerer?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in one version, sure, but who grants the wishes that the wishing well grants? Isn't that sort of like a genie?
I don't think anyone has ever been granted wishes from a wishing well. I think there has been some times where circumstances have allowed for things to just sort of happen.
Yeah, but not in the fairy tales. In the fairy tales, the wishing well definitely works.
See, I guess I could see that.
Yeah. I mean, it is a fairy tale.
I was going to jokingly say I believe in genies, but somebody out there would believe me. So I'm not trying to go to.
Right. Let's not have that discussion right now. Okay. No, I love it.
Get me off the carousel. Mind the reader, following behind in the shadows, you can see her. Stealing goes against your life, that's how we feed her. You know I would never lie. Guess the crystal ball was right. There's no way off this ride. I grew up in the fun house. Now we're all stressed out. Chasing smoke and mirrors like we even know the way out. We're all the same, though. Another Jane Doe in this freak show.
That giggle was the cutest thing ever.
Loved it. It was just the right mixture of cute and crazy.
Right. Exactly. It was adorable.
in this freak show. Carousel, someone get me off the carousel. Every single thing around us is for show and tell. Don't it feel like hell? Someone get me off the
Gummy bears.
carousel. Carousel, someone get me off the carousel. Play a ring around the rosy, yeah, we all fell down the wishing well. Someone get me off the carousel. We're afraid we're gonna lose, acting like we're not the news. Gotta play it cool, cause if somebody knew the truth about our picture perfect life, scratch the roller coaster ride. Now we're holding up the pieces, saying
Ooh, gummy worms.
That was nice.
They keep showing off gummy foods, and I'm like, ooh.
I know. I can see you getting all excited. That was a nice compliment. I like that. Gummy foods.
Gummy foods.
Yeah. I like that compliment in both melody and voice to the tone of the song so far. I really like it.
the pieces, saying everything's fine.
Carousel, someone get me off the carousel. Every single thing around us is for show and tell. Don't it feel like hell? Someone get me off it.
Carousel, someone get me off the carousel. Every single thing around us is for show and tell. Don't it feel like hell? Someone get me off the carousel. Carousel, someone get me off the carousel. Playing ring around the rosy, yeah, we all fell down the wishing well. Someone get me off the
Carousel.
Oh, I like that.
I really like
The
that
three
song.
of them together is really nice. It's a good mix. They've got the right different ranges of tones and also the roundness, the warmth to each of their tones is different. And they all have that right amount of spooky, crazy, adorable cuteness. I love it.
I do too.
Also, because she always asks, this is a 5-star. Absolutely loved it. That's 5 out of 5, by the way. Like, not 5 out of 10. That's 5 out of 5. Would listen to multiple times a day.
Will.
Yeah, I was going to say again, but I listen to all of her tracks again, so that's kind of like, old news.
I absolutely loved it.
I would love a music video for this one.
I would need all of them dressed up as
Yeah, no.
creepy, cute clowns.
And I want them to go around and jump scare
But-
people.
I would love for them to paint their faces as already known clowns.
Yeah.
Like 2 different versions of Pennywise. As a matter of fact, NEONI, since they're together,
Right.
could be
The two different.
the 2 different
versions.
versions of Pennywise.
Okay.
Let me. Or they could all paint their faces and dress up like the killer clowns from outer space.
Right. Okay. Where are you going with this? Just because it would be fun?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know if you had like some end goal in terms of
Never.
like why they were dressing up as horror, creepy.
Because creepy clowns are the only good clowns.
Well, no, you had started with creepy clowns, and they could be creepy clowns without being like from an actual franchise. But
Right, but I also have a passion for horror movies.
that's fine.
And
I was just clarifying. I didn't know if there was like, I don't know. I just think it would be fun to watch them all. Kind of like
or just do whatever y'all would want to do. I just
dancing behind somebody to jump scare them and, then that cute little giggle laughter as they
Right.
freaked out. Anyway, that was fantastic. I will be impatiently waiting for the next one just because, but we will be checking out more of NEONI. Like I said, I guess now he hasn't heard Dark Side. So I think that's the next one I'm going to bring on here. That was the one that my best friend was like, oh, I love this. You got to listen. But so I'm 3 tracks in. He's 2 tracks in. We're going to even that out and then we'll continue. They have the serial killer horror. No, it's horror movie is the title track of one of theirs, right? Or no.
Horror movies.
Yeah, they've got some cool titles. So, anyway, we'll be back for that.
Yes, we will. All right, so if you guys liked the video, slash that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Comment down below. What did you think of NEONI and AViVA with Carousel? Also, oh, by the way, Carousel is probably the hardest word I've ever had to try and spell.
The hardest?
One of.
I feel like that's an over-exaggeration. I mean, I guess maybe you haven't sat down and, like, typed out onomatopoeia multiple times.
No, but I can ridiculously easily spell anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Well, that is also your favorite word. So
True.
there is that.
I don't know.
I
I
mean,
always
like-
want to put the S before the U. And phonetically, it's not even spelled correctly. I mean, it is technically.
Carousel?
It is technically spelled correctly.
Carousel?
But
I mean, like, technically speaking, I suppose that could work. English language. Ah.
if I could spell carousel the way I think it should be spelled, first off, there wouldn't even be a fucking U in it, okay? It'd be like Carasel. That would be phonetically how I would spell carousel.
This is why we don't spell things phonetically,
We should.
says the word phonetically.
Because that looks like it should be carousel.
I mean, like,
Carousel.
it's a used car salesman. It's a caro you sell. I mean, it's broke. That's why it's on a suspender floating around to make everybody fucking sick off of
That's-
all that gummy food that
That's
they ate.
fun because when people wear suspenders, they're also usually broke.
And trying to sell you something. Anyway,
We love you guys. Somebody out there is going to take a piss at that. I wear suspenders.
My dad wears suspenders, okay?
He's far from broke.
Yeah, and he, isn't trying to sell me something.
Also true.
Or anybody.
My dad wore them
He'll buy stuff.
pretty
though.
much his whole life.
Yeah, it's a fashion statement. It's not a crime.
Should be.
And some of them are. My
should
dad
be.
has worn some that... Never mind.
My dad had
No.
these corduroy
Oh
ones.
my
that were
god,
just
the first
atrocious.
date he ever went on with his now wife, he almost never got a call back, and the reason was he showed up in sweatpants
Hell yeah.
with suspenders.
No.
Yeah, and socks with sandals on. Now, no, not for a classy lady that's used to, I don't know, at least J. Jill. That's the relaxed look, is J. Jill. Eddie Bauer. Do not, oh. Yeah. She still cringes when she tells that story to this day, and Dad looks at her like, I don't get it. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
All right, so we love you guys. Thank you all for watching. Can't wait to see you break people later.